It's live with Joe Roxx, and it's actually evening, but it's been a long day. You get the coach here, and you get Tony, Tagline Tony.
That's right.
Tagline Tony's here with us, as always. He'll be doing the mail bag routine in a little bit. I hope everybody's ready for our big 4th of July coming up. Tomorrow's a big day. Everybody ready? Get their fireworks and all that? All right. Well, Tony, what's up with the fireworks with you? Any fireworks going on?
I mean, come on, guys. Let's not hold out on these people. What is tomorrow, July 4th? What have we been talking about all year?
Oh, that's right, the race.
That's right. Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, they postponed. They postponed.
Oh, it's postponed because of the rain. That's right.
The hotels are packed around here.
I know, but they postponed because of the weather.
Yeah, we did postpone.
It's gonna be.
The town wouldn't let us go on the road.
We forgot about that.
What about the town?
We kidnapped the guard at your gated community.
We couldn't get the permits. Let's go back. We couldn't get permits. You believe?
Come on, Joe. Are you serious?
They wouldn't give us the permits.
They wouldn't give us the permits for the.
And we were bathroom now, but don't worry about it. They said 2 months. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, Judgment Day, we can't get the permits.
So we're gonna shoot for. Actually, we're gonna shoot for Labor Day weekend.
Listen, guys. Wait a minute. You know what? This is really irritating. I spent $1,200 at James R. Rosencrantz going through my tractor from stem to stern. Now you're telling me you couldn't get a permit? Whose fault? Who's going to reimburse?
That was on the coach.
Yeah, your tractor's a piece of.
All right, coach, you're getting an invoice. Look for an invoice.
Your tractor's a come up here for your tractor, the piece of shit you have.
Look for an invoice. Look for an invoice.
Bill it to Rosencrantz.
Yeah. It's a piece of junk.
I'm going to bill it to Coaching Krantz.
Yeah. Come on, that thing's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that. I spent $1,200 on it. You haven't seen it. It's under wraps.
No, I know. Yeah, I know it's under wraps, but I didn't. There's
under
birds up there. This gophers, the groundhogs are filling me in.
Yeah.
Filling me in, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to tell you, I'm very disappointed in the two of you.
Oh, sorry.
You're very disappointed in us two.
Yeah. Why are you just? Yeah. What do we do? You know,
I don't know.
You were running the show.
Joe,
running the show.
Yeah, running the show.
Listen. You've had how many months to get the permits? That's the first thing that should have been secured.
We had it.
I know.
You can't take a gun to them and shoot their head.
I know.
We had them in there. They didn't give it to us.
Wait a minute. Do you know how many people are already booked at the Sleep Inn in Londonderry? The whole place is packed. You can't even park a car there. There are tractors.
Do about that.
Go over there. There are tractors and trailers and everything.
You make a lot of money on the show. Yeah. Why don't you cover the bet?
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, and I spent $1,200 of it at James R. Rosencrantz and Sons, Route 28, Derry.
Look, he's getting shut up! Don't do that. We don't make any money on that shit.
He's doing it again.
I know. Between his
you deserve it. No. You deserve to give free airtime.
No, we don't deserve that.
Joe, you can cut my mic.
Well,
no, I don't.
We did, but you kept hanging on there, so we had to finally let you in.
Coach, this is your fault. I know Joe. If it was Joe's responsibility, he would have been on top of it.
That's right. I would have been right on top of
it. This has your fingerprints all over it, Coach.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, see?
That's right.
Yeah,
but when push came to shove, I made you the main man. You flipped me down.
You know what I say? I say we have the race anyway. Screw the permits.
All right. We'll
this show's not about getting in trouble. We don't want to cause trouble.
What?
Since when? We're on the up and up here.
Since when? Yesterday?
I mean, this is raw reality radio.
Yeah, we're on the up and up.
This is armed radio, raw reality radio.
Exactly. We're not intimidated by things like permits.
No, permits and stuff. We don't need any permits.
We light fires every day without permits. Wait a minute. Yeah. Raise your hand if you lit a fire this week without a permit. Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
I didn't light no fire. I didn't light the fire.
I see the charred remains and the gas cans around the fire pit.
He's throwing you underneath the bus. See that? You see that?
Oh, he threw me to the bus earlier, too.
You did?
Oh, he did. He threw me in the bus.
You can tell him that
Why,
story.
why don't you get all your shout outs done, Tony? You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Yeah, how many more we're
Macy's
gonna
or something.
sponsor? How many more we're gonna
I
sponsor?
know.
All right, I'd
But-
like to give a shout out to Stacia. Stacia, how are you?
Who's that?
I told Stacia I would say hello, and Stacia is
you mean
a
fascia?
beautiful-
Fascia boy?
no Stacia.
Fascia?
She's a beautiful person, one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, and I just want to say hi, Stacia, and her awesome husband, Bernie, and just wanted to say hello.
What about Coach?
Coach dropped the ball big time tonight, but
Oh yeah. He threw me into the bus big time. Threw me under the freaking bus.
Well, you know, I mean, I was waiting last Monday to go out again, and I got a call from the fucking
I
guy.
told what Coach. Listen, Joe. I
Here
told
we go.
Coach.
Here we go.
I know.
I told
Oh, God.
Coach. I told Coach to pick a day. We have to pick a day, and we're gonna go. Just pick a day.
All right, we'll pick a day. We'll
Pick a day.
have to discuss that.
Why are you telling me? I don't work. You two work.
No, I don't work. No, I'm on.
He's on disability.
Yeah, I'm on Social Security.
Oh,
He's on
That's-
Social
that's
Security
right.
disability.
You're old enough now.
Yeah. No, yeah. Anytime you want to go, but yeah, that's fine. But
He sprained his gluteus maximus.
yes, I did. I don't even know what the hell it is, but I strained it. You
Yeah,
know,
like, yeah, I know. Really.
I just want.
Is that like a flex capacitor?
No,
No, but
that's your ass muscle. Gluteus
No,
maximus.
Flex capacitor? That's your ass muscle.
Yeah, speaking of muscles,
What is your ass sore for?
no. Speaking of, listen to this. I went up to. I took you there. I think. I took you everywhere, but up to.
You didn't take him far enough away. I can tell you that.
No, I know. We went.
One of those.
We went to the Alamo up in Brookline.
Yeah,
New
I remember.
Yeah. I can't even. The food is excellent, and I had an 1800 with coconut margarita. It was friggin' awesome.
1800.
Yeah,
That's a big boy.
yeah, and they put coconut rim around it.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
Do the salt?
Huh?
Salt?
No, I don't do the salt. I just told you I put the fucking coconut on.
Yeah, then
You're not listening.
You put the salt around it.
Who the hell wants salty coconut?
Yeah,
What
nobody.
nitwit wants salty coconut?
What Midland wants freaking salty margaritas?
But
It is
before
what it
I
is.
forget, boys, before I
For Christ's
forget,
sake.
we have a Lauren Damage update, and I'll play that in a couple of minutes.
How are
Hopefully he's okay.
Huh?
I'm worried about her feet.
Yeah. No, no,
He has been. He's talking about
No.
that. He's worried
no.
about
I'm
her feet.
talking about his show, not her feet.
Right, but he's talking about he's worried about her feet.
Yeah,
I'm worried about her feet.
I think you have a feet fetish. Right?
They looked a little off the last time you showed them.
Really? Well, you know,
They
I mean,
look
we
look
have
like
that.
Feet is a whole kind of ugly.
Joe, it looked like one of the toes was going like this.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But and then we have Samantha on. She's on tonight too, and she's going to tell what she finds sexy in a man. So she's
Samantha's first time.
Are we gonna turn off our cameras when she's on?
No.
Okay.
Samantha's first time on the show.
Yes. So she's going to say that.
She's a
And,
newbie.
yeah, and then we have a New Hampshire update, which we have a New Hampshire update, so we're going to do that as well. So we have a couple of other things going on.
I got something on my mind too. So.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, let's say what we got to say. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it.
Let's do
Let
it.
it all hang out, boys. Let it all.
Yeah,
hang
I mean, and then last week, I mean, like I told you, I listened to the show, once they're done to make sure it's all packaged right, and I got this thing from about Tony.
Well, Tony,
Yeah.
I can imagine. About him.
I don't know if I can find it on my thing, but
Is this for my girls down at the
no,
Florida at the village?
No. It was, I don't know. I have to find it. I got to find it. I should have found it. This came in from something. I don't know how it came in, but it says, "Who is Tagline Tony?" Okay.
Okay.
Based on a provided context, Tagline Tony appears to be a guest or personality associated with Night Talk with Joe Roxx show, specifically mentioned alongside Marianne and Kelly.
Oh yeah.
From the Villages. The coach, as himself, I mean, his exact role or claim to fame isn't specified, but his I don't read it that well. His mention suggests he is a notable figure. You're a notable figure.
I figured that much.
Do you fucking believe it? He's a notable figure.
Yeah.
Possibly between in the community of the Villages, or a relating field. Without more information, it's hard to provide any details on Tagline Tony and the coach.
Well, coach, they're on the right idea. They're on the right track.
Yeah.
They got to keep investigating.
That's unbelievable.
Keep listening to the show.
That's unbelievable.
You'll learn more.
I think it's real too. I mean, fuck.
I can't say too much. I'm in a witness protection program.
Yeah.
What?
Witness protection.
I said I have to be careful.
You know, he's playing that Italian card.
Yeah.
He got, you know, that card there that they play. But yeah, so all right, so let's do this. Let's do the Lauren damage right now because you know she did have a show.
You might want to come on.
Well, I don't know if I send her a thing, but we'll see. Let me just see if I can pull her up here. 1 second.
Hi, y'all. Welcome to Cosmopolitans with Lauren on Armed Radio. And I hope I said Lauren Damage. I don't know.
Spit it out, doll. Spit it out.
Show. We had a really, really great show. We did a show on beauty and everything you need to know about it. I switched from my old beauty expert from New York, and we have a new beauty expert from New Jersey, and who's a friend of mine, and she gave us the lowdown on everything you need to know for the summer. So I hope you stay tuned and be looking out on Armed Radio and all the other platforms for Cosmopolitans with Lauren, and it should be a great show. And I will be doing some check-ins this week, and if you have any great ideas for a show, just send me a message and we will get on it. All right, have a great night, guys. Cosmopolitans with Lauren on Armed Radio with Lauren Damrich. Mwah.
So that was Lauren and talking about a show, and I think she wants to have you on the show, Coach, on her show. So I said,
On the Cosmopolitan.
That'll be the last. That'll be the last episode she ever has.
That's not nice to say.
It'll be the
That's
first.
not nice to say.
I'm just being honest,
He's
Joe.
jealous. He's being jealous.
Oh,
That's how he is.
okay.
Hey, I'm still irritated that he didn't get the permit.
That's how he is.
Well,
I got an issue with him tonight anyway.
I'm gonna be mad the whole show that he didn't get the permits for this big day tomorrow.
All right.
no, you know,
Right? I'm sorry. I'm human. I'm irritated.
You're an idiot.
no, listen.
All right, I'm gonna take it out on you later.
All right, listen. All right. Well, that was Lauren, and so
Where are her feet? Can't you put her feet up?
no, no. I actually I don't think I have a picture. He's really into feet, though, Tony.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's a
I can
hardcore.
tell by the way he's
He's a hardcore feet guy. That guy.
Turn it off my camera.
Look at it. No, I didn't turn it off. It says tilt. It says why'd you shut your camera off, Tony?
I'm checking my feet.
Anyway, well, I'm going to put Samantha on since we're we'll do what's her name later on in the show, but we'll put Samantha on, and these are things that Samantha says. These are the type of guy that and you might be interested. Or Tony. Oh yeah, you check your feet. They stink.
I'm just checking my feet.
Yeah. This is Samantha, and she's she's just telling us the type of guys that she's into, and so I don't know. Maybe she's about 25, I'd say.
It's like that. I got a big conversation coming up when this is done
Okay.
about age and dating and everything else.
Oh, all right. Well, that's awesome.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna put my glasses on. I'm gonna put my glasses on too. So hold on.
Joe, we
Let's
had an incident tonight.
You did? Where?
We'll talk about it after.
Don't. Okay.
Yeah, no advertising in this place.
All right. Okay. So this is Sam.
It almost came to fisticuffs.
Okay. This is Sam. Okay, and she's going to talk about the type of guy she's into and what turns, what she.
That's kind of what I was talking about with me too. So this should go good together.
Okay.
This should go good together.
All right. She likes
Good segue.
she likes the cowboy types. But yeah.
Okay.
All right. So country western, whatever.
I think nothing is sexier than a man listening to country music while he takes a shit. No, I think that is a very country, if you ask me.
So what's your feelings on that?
I'm a little bit country.
Isn't that Donnie Marie?
Rock and roll.
And now she's
It's
into.
hard to argue with that logic. I mean,
Well, yeah.
logic.
Yeah, that's true. But good. What do you think about Sam? What do you think?
It's right up Coach's alley.
No kidding, really? Right up your alley. All right. Well, anyway, that was Sam, and she's into guys that taking shits. She thinks that's
Taking shits.
Yeah. Did you hear her?
No, I didn't hear her.
Play it again, Joe. Play it again.
I think nothing is sexier than a man listening to country music while he takes a shit. No, I think that is a very country, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, you just put a speaker in the bathroom. It doesn't take much to comply.
What do you think about that?
Taking a shit?
Yeah.
Listening to country music.
Oh, I gotta listen to country music, right?
That's what she said. Joe, can you play it again?
One more time. I'll play it one more. Yeah.
Okay, one more time.
I think nothing is sexier than a man listening to country music while he takes a shit. No, I think that is a very country, if you ask me.
Why is that country?
I don't know. I don't make the freaking rules up. I mean,
It's very country.
Very country watching someone take a shit?
No, it's listening to country music at the same time.
Like.
Oh, while you're taking a shit.
How many times does Joe have to play this?
I can't understand what
Can
you're
you
saying.
listen to what she says? Don't you when you take a shower? When you take a shower, don't
Joe,
you put music
hear
on?
me?
No, I don't think I get in the
Yeah,
shower. Get the
And
fuck
stop
out.
saying that because last week I had to
I
cut a
can't hear
whole
you.
fucking. See, it does that on purpose.
What do you say?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
All right, I'm gonna leave.
See, he does that.
I'll
on
leave
purpose.
again.
He does that on purpose.
Not if you can hear me.
Huh? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. This is a radio show, and I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. He's probably gonna go put some powder on his head or something like that. Who the fuck knows? I got bit by mosquitoes. I might have what's that?
Lyme disease.
Zika.
Lyme disease.
I don't know what the fuck. I mean,
there's a whole bunch of them. Lyme disease, freaking all kinds of them. There's like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now.
See, he does that on purpose.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Can you cut?
No, because you do that to like ruin the flow of the show. Yeah, once the show. Okay.
You think I'm doing it intentionally?
No,
Joe,
I'm surprised he hasn't put another sponsor in.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
walk out on your front lawn. I'm going to pick you up in 3 minutes, and you're going to come over here. You see what I'm dealing with. This is Coach. This is all Coach's fault.
See?
It's all my fault. Why is it my fault?
Listen,
Sitting here minding my own business.
we almost
You know,
get to fisticuffs tonight.
Thank God he's in camo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't find him, or I would have clocked him.
You would have. I should have knocked you out. I should have knocked you the
Yeah.
frick out.
I guess we'll never know, Coach.
Let's hear about his story now.
We'll know because if you do it once, you'll do it twice.
Go ahead, Coach. Tell a story.
let's hear about the story. Let's hear about that story. Go ahead.
No, because it'll embarrass him.
No, tell the
not
story.
that story about the teen girl you're with or something like that. It smells like Teen Spirit. That one there. What's that what you're talking about?
No.
What you talking about?
There was an incident tonight at the bar.
What bar is that?
Your
We're not
favorite.
gonna mention it. We're not gonna mention it.
No way. I mean, are you guys?
We're not.
No. Okay.
No,
No way.
not to them.
I mean, what?
Can't
I
mention
mean,
it.
I can't believe that you guys keep
We're
going.
not allowed to mention it on the air. Go ahead.
No, you're
Coach,
no.
tell the story.
I can't believe you keep going there. What's
Go ahead,
wrong
Coach.
with you?
Go ahead, Coach.
Oh,
Give
God.
your point of view, then I'll
Go
tell you.
ahead.
So I was sitting at home, minding my own business,
Yeah.
hanging out in the pool, and Tony calls and says, "Hey, we think you go for a beer." You know, man, I'll go for a beer. It's nice night, eh?
Yeah.
You know, plus a lot of the kids are in the pool, so I didn't want to deal with that. So I said, okay. He came back, long story short, he came pick me up, and we get there. We have a couple of cocktails. We get some munchies, some appetizers.
Mhm.
And I'm talking to this very pretty, sexy blonde sitting to my left, and he's sitting to my right.
Blonde? What are you, blind?
See, he can't hear me. He can't.
He likes blondes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wasn't blonde. She was pretty.
So anyway, there's a guy to the left of her, some kid 28, going to be 29, trying to pick her up. So now she starts talking to me. She's talking to him. She's talking to me. And she mentioned something about hooking up with a 28, a 29-year-old.
Mhm.
And I'm sitting there, what the fuck? She's with someone younger. My buddy, he would go to bat for me and say, "Oh, you don't want a young guy. You want an older guy." "Oh, yeah, you want a young guy. What the fuck?"
Oh, he was cock blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
He
right.
fucking, he turned her away from me.
Fucking cock blocking, huh,
Right.
Tony? No,
He
you cock
fucking-
blocking.
She said, he told me, he says, she's a 28-year-old. And I told him, and the guy sitting next to her. And I'm sitting on the other side of her. "Oh, yeah." He says, "I don't blame you. I'd go for the young guy anyway." And I'm sitting there, what the fuck? What am I, chop liver?
He always wants to ruin.
What
the
am I,
fun.
chop liver?
Yeah, you always want to ruin the fun for people.
Okay.
Especially for the coach.
Don't be like that.
Especially for the
Do you
coach.
want to hear it? Do you want to hear the other side of this?
Especially
All right,
the
go
other
ahead.
side. The
Go
other
ahead.
side.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
And
here's
the
the
other
other
side.
side of the story. Attractive woman, coaches talking. She was with this, sitting next to this younger guy before we even got there, was chatting with him. The two of them were engaged with each other. Coach was kind of there, and he was, had her right ear, and she was very sweet, and they were talking. And this woman was, quite a bit older. She looked really good. She looked younger than she was. And when the guy she was with, after almost at the end of the night, got up to leave, she looked over and said, "This guy, he likes me." And so anyway, I don't want to get into too many details, but
Where the fuck does he go with this?
those of us that were at the bar, tried to make her feel good about and not feel self-conscious about whatever she decided. So anyway, that's the way it went. Coach.
He speechless. He doesn't know where he is.
Coach.
He's lost.
He knows
He's
where he
fucking
is.
lost.
He's lost.
He's in the fucking
trying to make this up as he
Twilight
goes
Zone.
along.
Fucking
He's making
Twilight
it-
Zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he freaking screwed me
Coach
on
did it. Coach,
all right?
after
He's still got a score.
He's a cock blocker.
Yeah.
everybody left, he was not happy. What I told him was the strategy is to play the long game, to be there after the younger folks have their fun. He's there to pick up the
Oh,
No, we don't know. It brings it back
we
to the
don't
3
know.
date thing you and I. Remember last
I
week?
know. He
Last
forgets. I know. He forgets. You know why? You know why he forgets? He's been married for 45 years.
Right.
Okay, so
Remember last week's 1, 2, 3 date type thing?
I mean that's all I
All
got to tell
right,
you.
same thing. Yeah, it was exactly what you
Listen,
said.
I'm trying. Listen, I'm
He's a
trying.
He's a cock blocker. That's what he is. He's a cock
I'm
blocker.
trying to
But
teach
don't,
you.
but don't block my car.
First of all, Joe, you're off the market. For him, I'm trying to help him. Do you know how many times I'm his wingman? I don't want him to blow it
No, wingman, throw me under the bus.
He-
You ain't nothing.
He's gotta let the 20. He's gotta let the
Wingman throws you under. Hey, you wingman. You want a wingman to set you under the bus?
Yeah.
This is back to that first date, second date, third date thing we had last week.
Yeah,
what?
Again, he doesn't
Wait a minute.
understand.
Again,
This is
he
almost
wants,
like this is almost like a mailbag question. What would you have your wingman say in a situation like that? The 70 whatever year old guy is going to be better.
You say Joe 70. What did you say?
No, but I mean, you can't compete with a 29-year-old on the basis.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Who
who
can't?
can't? Maybe you can't.
Yeah, maybe you
Speak for
can't because
yourself.
you've been married for
You're not
45
20,
years.
you're not
okay?
29.
Speak
I know.
for yourself.
Speak for yourself, you
Listen.
45-year-old
And Joe,
married guy.
he was 29. She was 51. Okay.
All right.
And same with me.
All right, hold on.
71.
Let's
Same
call
Oh,
fucking-
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Hey,
He's-
hey.
Fine. Yeah.
All right, I
He's
got an
mad.
He made it sound like he made it sound
No,
like
he's mad.
I got an
That's so
idea.
bad.
I got an idea. I got an
Yeah, I
idea.
think you're jealous or something.
I got an idea. I got an idea.
I said, you're fucking jealous, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's
All right, I got an idea. I got an idea.
If she's
Oh, you're living through the coach. He's lit. Yeah.
the way he's talking, she's
What do they say?
30.
If you love,
she's
if
30.
you
She's
love
living
something,
through-
Coach.
You
if
figure
you
she
love-
was 30 the way he's talking. She was 51.
if you love something,
Which is old for a woman.
Yeah, it is.
guys, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours forever. If it doesn't, it was never yours to begin with.
What's he talking
You're
about?
talking about Dove?
Why have a couple
Listen,
of those
Joe
gays
Roxx.
Oh, no, it is. Yeah, no, it is.
Listen, Joe
Fucking
Roxx.
Pigeons fly back and forth, carrying notes. So
Okay.
it's
Oh,
All right,
like
I got
a-
an idea. I got an idea.
All right.
Let's bring next week. Let's bring on the show. Let's bring on the show women that all of us have been with in our 60s and 70s, and women who are with us in our 20s.
You'll be
And
divorced.
let's see what they think about men in their 70s versus men in their 20s. Come on, let's be realistic.
I'm being realistic. A lot of women you talk to say, I don't want to be with a young guy because he fucking shoots his load and he's done in 2 minutes. He's done in 2 minutes.
Let her learn that on her
Come
own.
on. Come on.
What if he doesn't?
This
See,
is my first
you know
rodeo.
what I think? I think that Tony's living through you.
He's trying to.
Yeah,
He's trying to.
because he knows you're like a free spirit. He goes, "Wow, I wish I was, kind of like him." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like, and so he hangs out with you and stuff like that, and he sees that you're picking up all the bras, and he's just sitting there, by himself. And then now he's starting to cock blocking.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's getting really angry.
I was really hurt.
Yeah.
Instead of sticking up, saying, you want this guy like this guy. He's a little older than you, but he's good. Don't worry,
Yeah, you should have said that. I mean,
I didn't even know you were going for that, actually.
Oh, get the freak out of here.
What are you
Actually,
talking about?
Actually, to tell you the
Get the
truth, 51 is not
How did I
too
know
old for
that?
coach.
51 is not too old at
Not
all.
at all. Not at all.
Not at all. For
Not
51
at
for
all.
51 for 29-year-old, he's in the shooter's low. Like I said,
He's looking for a
2
mother.
minutes.
He's looking for a
You better
mother.
hope so.
He's
You
looking
better
for a
hope
mother.
so.
And at 51, she's looking for somebody reliable. She wants someone to be with her. She don't
Well,
want
guess,
those
guess,
28
guess, guess where she is right now.
She don't want a young guy just to screw
She's
his
in
brains
debt.
up.
She's in.
She told me she wants to settle down. She wants to,
Yeah.
she's looking for
She's in the coach's
she's looking
pool.
for a relationship.
Yeah.
She's looking for a relationship. This 28-year-old ain't getting no relationship. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe she's
Done
just
deal.
maybe
Done deal.
Stop
You put me under the
cock
bus.
blocking.
Then maybe
Don't
she
be
just-
like-
It's gonna come to fisticuffs. It's gonna come to fisticuffs. Tell you right now.
Stop cock blocking.
Wait,
okay?
Joe, are you the guy that every time you introduce me tells the whole world how many years I've been married?
Why do you get aggravated about that though?
I don't. I'm
Yeah, you
just
do.
saying.
You're really
Well,
pissed off. I can't control this guy. I can't. He's mad. He's gonna start coming at me now. You know what I mean? And I'm not
Take
even
the
doing
pressure off
anything.
the feet.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Pressure off the feet.
I've been married longer.
I can hold my own.
No, but I've been married longer than you to multiple women. So I mean, what can I tell you?
Joe, you're my hero. I look up to you.
That's good. You should.
I do.
You should.
As well you should.
You should.
Respect you.
Yeah, respect. Yeah, that's right. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. But I don't. I think, Coach, that's what he's trying to do. He wants you to be miserable. You know?
Good point.
I think he wants
He wants me to be miserable.
Yeah, he
Good
wants
point.
to be
Because
miserable.
I wouldn't have said that.
You know why? You know why? Because if you went with the girl, right, then you started a relationship with her and stuff like that, then you just go away. You know, you wouldn't.
Hey, wait a minute. When I'm sitting at the bar with Coach, right?
Yeah.
Any bar, anytime, anywhere, right? If a woman happens to be sitting next to me and turns to me and says, "Hi," he says his first words are, "Oh yeah, this is Tony. He's been married for 41 years." That's what he says. That's his introduction.
Well, who says?
You.
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know. I thought you were married for 20 years. How the fuck do I know?
You know.
I have no idea.
I mean, what's the problem?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
No, you know.
I want to let him know up front that that's the case.
Yeah, you just, you know. I
Nothing.
mean,
There's nothing wrong with that. My
yeah,
wife, she's,
So why are you bringing it up then? Why are you
she's
bringing it up?
listening to this now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Sue, can you hear this?
You're mumbling.
Yeah,
No,
you're
stop the
mumbling.
mumbling.
Yeah.
She's not
He's
answering.
turning red. He's turning red.
Maybe she
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
No, I'm purple.
That purple's good. That's
I'm already
sort of red.
purple.
It's
No, I mean, hey, whatever, but you should try, coach.
try to help me out.
You should, and I get it.
Oh my
I
God, how much
understand.
help can I give you?
No, but the thing is,
Oh.
here's the thing.
Oh.
Here's the thing. He doesn't want you to have a relationship with another woman because then you'll leave him by the wayside, and you won't see one.
Where the fuck did that one come from?
Well, that's what's happening.
Oh my God.
He's
I
getting-
would
he's getting-
pay a woman to take him off
No.
my hands.
He you know what I mean? Imagine like you hook up with that broad, right? You know what I mean? And then you're having a great time, you're laughing, going to dinner.
All right, you want to know the truth? Joe, you want to know the truth?
He's always cut me off.
Hey, Joe.
He's
Joe, you
cut
want
me
to know
off.
the truth? You wanna know the
Stop
truth?
cutting me off, okay?
I slipped the woman a 20 tonight if she wouldn't go with the other guy.
See?
All right?
Yeah. See?
I didn't want to have to
No,
say
I'm
that.
telling you, because if he's having a lot of fun with this girl, right? 51, whatever the whole age she is, right?
51 she is.
Whatever her name is, whatever. And then Tony calls up, hey, coach, want to go out for a drink? No, I'm going out with my 51-year-old girl tonight. Oh, really? Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
And then he'll call you like the next night. No, we're gonna go grocery shopping together. And then he'll call you the next night. Oh, we're gonna go see a movie. And then he'll start getting then he'll start feeling very sad and depressed and stuff like that. Yeah, well, that's what happens. That's why, he's doing that.
Yo, you know what I would say? Let's double date.
You don't double date. How you gonna double date?
Why can't you?
Because he's
You have
going
a
to.
date, I have a date. We go out to dinner together. If I really
Oh,
want
well, I thought you was married.
Who?
You.
You.
I would double date. I'd bring my wife, and he would.
Oh,
You didn't say that.
You didn't say you'd bring your wife. You said you're going on a double date. That's what you said.
No, I do go out. With
Is
my-
there anything in that glass that he drinks, or is it just air?
No, look, it's moonshine.
It's the same moonshine every week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a different moonshine. I drink it, and then I get more.
I thought you just had like a gallon of it.
No. It's moonshine.
Oh, okay.
I have
Where the fuck
I have a
is that
still.
moonshine?
I have a still.
Okay.
Corn mash.
Oh, okay.
My phone's ringing off the wall.
Well, let me tell you something right now about New Hampshire that you guys probably don't know. No more stickers.
Starting
You know
January.
that.
Starting January.
Well, I thought I had a scoop. Wow.
Huh?
I thought I had a scoop. I guess I didn't.
No, I do that.
Been on the news for 2 weeks.
God, I thought I had a
They
scoop.
talked about it 6 months ago, and it probably.
Oh, all right.
Probably
Okay,
fast.
all right. Well, I don't know.
No, I'm glad
No,
I'm glad you kept us up with the
No, I
information.
mean, because it just came over the wire today for me. You know what I mean? I just,
Huh?
it just came over.
Joe is on top of last week's news.
Yeah. Well, yeah, well, I mean, anyway, but that's good news for people who, I mean, you can still
Drive drug cars like me.
no, but you can still get it. You can still get a sticker if you want one. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'll be honest with you. My take on that is, for safety reasons, they should have an inspection on like brakes, brake lines, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Tires, if tires are going bald, if they're bald,
Uh,
I firmly believe in that. I don't like this on the other shit. The check engine lights on. My check engine light was on my truck for 2 years. That's not a safety issue.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't. Check engine light. 2 years. Well, probably.
Well, it's that probe thing. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
it could be like one of 10 or 15 things.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know. It could be my 2 years. My truck. Fortunately for me, my truck was a three-quarter ton heavy duty. I didn't need the emissions. I didn't need the emissions because because uh, because of
Because
the size of the truck.
it was a
Because the
big rig.
big rig.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get the big rigs, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But,
No, I mean, I still go with the stickers.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you rather see brake shoes, brake lines, and stuff like that checked?
Yeah, I mean, lights and stuff like that. But they should make it over like a certain date. Like in other words, if your car is 15 years old or whatever, then you have to have it checked, something like that.
Yeah, well, that's part of it. Yeah.
You have to have. You don't have to get a sticker for a 1-year-old car. That doesn't make any sense if you think about it.
Right. Even if you've been a 5-year-old car.
Yeah,
you know.
something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
But that's my take on it.
I think they did some research that showed where there were only 12 or 14 states that had inspections.
That's correct.
And I think the data showed, and I don't know how accurate this is, but I heard that the data showed there really wasn't a difference in the number of accidents in states that had inspections and those that didn't.
So, yeah, what do you think about that?
I don't know.
Well, like I said, I think if inspection is a pain in the ass, and it's bullshit. It's a moneymaker for all these places.
Yeah.
That's why they get rid of it. They come out and said garages are making all kinds of money. They're not getting a lot of money.
I mean, how much money can they make on a freaking sticker?
You know, but hey, and
quiet.
And my check engine light went on for 2 years, like I said.
Well, did you check it?
It's still there.
Oh no, the engine light.
Probably an O2 sensor. They're always
Yeah.
O2 sensors.
No, it's one of these air things.
Yeah, like an O2 sensor.
We got to take it, Tony. O2 sensor. There's like 3 or 4 of them in the engine.
You know what I think is going to happen is, you know when something's wrong with your car, it's making a noise or it's not stopping or whatever. You bring it in for one thing, and they check it out, and they'll let you know if you need a ball joint or something. I mean,
if you don't, they're going to tell you.
Like you're not going to have to bring the car to the garage.
Like that now.
Huh?
Don't be like that.
Well, that's the truth. That's why they're doing it. That's why they're doing it.
What'd you say, Joe? What'd you say, Coach?
He's saying that they pretend like they find something.
You bring your car in and tell them they find something.
No, they don't do that. That's all.
They come out and said that. That's one of the reasons why they're doing it.
Who said that?
The people who vote for the freaking getting rid of the sticker law.
Speaking about stickers, are you having fireworks tomorrow night?
No fireworks.
What happened?
Everybody's too old, man.
No fireworks tomorrow night?
Fireworks. I don't think.
I have to go into the Esplanade then?
Yeah, extravaganza. Unless they come up tonight, tomorrow, or something, but nobody wants to do it anymore. So.
Wow.
Joe, you don't have to give your dogs the sedatives.
No, but that's sad.
Joe used to sit in his window and watch the fireworks.
I used to sit there and just watch it now.
Better than Derek.
Yeah. Now I don't even know what to do with myself.
You got to tell Rebecca.
I'm distraught now.
Go over and jump in the pool. They're all going to be skinny.
No, I got a mosquito bite today, and I don't want to get more mosquito bites. I don't want to get Zika.
Yeah, they were bad. Yeah, they're usually bad.
But
as far as I know, no extravaganza.
No, what a shame.
All the kids are grown up. They got girlfriends and boyfriends, and
but they still like fireworks and shit.
They're not into it like they used to be.
What a shame. That's
sad. Taking a year off.
How many years you been here? 10, 12?
No, I've been here for a while. I don't even know how long. 15 years, maybe.
15? Okay, I can't expect. I've been here 30, so
something like that.
But every year, right? Every year you just watch the fireworks.
Yeah. Well,
you
should at least give me notice, though. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It would have been
I apologize.
It would have been the right.
I apologize to the family.
It would be the right thing to do.
But it could still happen.
Okay.
They might surprise me. I don't know.
Because you can launch them off the zinger.
Yeah, that's right.
I
mean, the zinger, yeah. But unless they surprise me tomorrow, then we know it's extravagant.
Yeah. So what do you do on 4th of July, Tony?
I kind of play it by ear. I think tomorrow, with the last few years, we've gone to the fireworks in Derry. which are pretty darn good usually. Tomorrow, I'm not sure. We may go away for the day or something. I don't know yet.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, you, Joe, what are you doing?
Well, he was planning
I
on.
was gonna go and watch. I
Out his
was
window.
getting my chair out and everything else for the coach's fireworks extravaganza, but I guess now I'm just gonna watch TV. I'm gonna watch fireworks on TV. Right? Something gonna be the same.
You're not gonna go to the Common
For what?
to watch the fireworks there?
No.
I don't go. I wouldn't go. I don't.
Hood Common, Hood Plaza.
Yeah, Hood Plaza.
That's where we always go. It's they have quite a display over there.
They
Where?
all do. Everywhere. Everybody has.
Derry's is pretty good. I think it's better than most.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's not better than the Esplanade.
No, I'm saying better than most towns, not Boston.
Well, actually, what do you call it? Having tonight.
Who?
Salem, Tuscan,
Oh,
okay.
really?
Tuscan Village.
Well, you should,
I heard it in the news today.
I just heard one go off. Did you guys see that? It sounded like an explosion.
No, that was my
No, I
dog.
can't
barking.
say.
That was a dog. barking.
You live right down the street. You didn't hear one go off.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I did.
He lives right down the street from us. A minute.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't even know who he is. Who is he? You know,
Who?
I mean, no.
But
Coach says he lives right down the street. I don't know anybody on this neighborhood. You know that?
You're lucky.
No, I don't know anybody in the neighborhood. I mean, I keep to myself. Kind of like that. White person.
So do you want to hear a nature story today?
Yeah, I'd like to do
Okay.
that.
Here's a beautiful nature story from the east side of town. So today was garbage day. We have a garbage company that comes and picks up trash. So they picked it up. They picked up the garbage. There's one truck picks up garbage, the other recycling. And my wife was outside and she went and she got the garbage can. And when she looked in the can, it was on the bottom of the can were like the whole bottom was covered with maggots. Never had maggots before. I don't know what the heck they got into.
Oh, they're everywhere.
All right. Well, these are on the bottom of the thing. So she goes and she goes and gets bleach, Clorox bleach, and pours it in the bottom of the trash can, right?
But they're already white.
They're already white, but
Yeah.
she's making them whiter and trying to make them dead. So she covers the bottom of the thing, maybe an inch of Clorox.
Wow.
And so she leaves the can open in the driveway, figuring they're going to die, and then she'll dump them out. She goes out there, and maybe an hour later,
They multiply.
no, there's a squirrel in the can
I don't want to hear this.
trying to feast on the maggots, but it's covered in Clorox. So this thing, so she's worried that it's going to die. So she
Well, I hope so.
she takes it and dumps it out. The thing is like, the thing is stunned.
Stunned isn't the
One
word.
of the other neighbors coaxes the thing into a little stream of water, thinking it'll, wash off. And then the squirrel went and hopped in the woods. We have no idea whether that.
You're gonna be in your fucking bed tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna call the ASPCA.
I am too.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Next time, tell your wife to use muriatic acid.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
nature story.
Yeah, I mean that's sad. That's poor
Yeah,
squirrel.
that's bad.
You know what I mean? That poor squirrel.
That's life in the trailer park.
Oh,
Listen, we don't live in a gated community like you guys.
yeah. Well,
Well, the gate's on its way out.
yeah. We're gonna open that gate.
Open that gate.
Don't remind me again about that stupid permit, Coach.
Yeah.
6 months we've been telling people. They've been getting excited. They're all over.
Hey, you're a big deal up here in Derry.
Yeah,
You're right around.
you have an office and clients and stuff.
Exactly.
We don't have clients. Do we have any
Oh,
clients?
you have clients, Joe.
No, we have fans. No,
You have clients. No, you have
Plenty of
clients.
fans.
no, we just have fans. We don't have clients. You know, I mean that's
I see.
kind of like
Your
I'll-
clients
yeah.
have plenty of You have plenty of clients.
Oh yeah.
Don't be modest. Don't be modest.
No, listen. Speaking about modest, right? You know, I'd like to bring up this next person and see if you kind of agree with her.
Okay.
You know, thank you for that. You know what I mean? See, why can't you be fast like Tony? You know what I mean? You just sit there and fucking smile.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Say, you go ahead, something, anything.
Let me get ahead. I want you to finish your story.
Okay, so hold on.
I want you to finish your story. And he interrupted. He interrupted your story. Now I'm lost.
We've had her on before.
Yes, we have.
She was on last week.
No, she was on before, and she I forget why she was on. You know what I mean? I forget why she was on. But let's find out why she was on.
Yeah.
She's a trendsetter.
Yeah, something like that. I forget why she was on. But anyway, let's see what she has to say.
She's an influencer.
That's right. See, we're not influencers. We're de-icers. Ready? Here we go.
Blowy's on date 1. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So some people might think that that's kind of piggish to do. I think it's the most logical thing to do. Your guy, your partner, should be prepared for date number 1. Should be clean down there, not because he knows he's going to get something, but just in case he does, right? So if you go down, you're going to be able to know his smell, his taste immediately.
Yeah, we've seen her before.
You will know if that's a good enough deal for the next 10, 20, 70 years. I want to know what good tastes like. I want to know if he is fresh, if he put some deodorant under the little nutties. I want to know that right away. It'll catch him off guard because he will not expect it. And it's also the alternative, right? What if it's horrible? What if you go down there and it's disgusting? It smells. He didn't prepare. There's a little bit of toilet paper left over from the
God.
That means he didn't even shower for your date.
Or
maybe he showered but didn't wash his ass. And that's disgusting. Who wants to be with a man that long who doesn't take care of himself? So we should bring back, or at least start, the movement of Blowy's day 1. Let the surprise both of us.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, you're freaking right.
No, but do you agree? Do you agree with what she said?
Yeah, she wants you to be clean.
No, but yeah, I understand.
She wants you to be clean.
I understand that. But do you understand what she said though?
Yeah, they just told you what she said.
What'd she say?
She said if she wants to get laid.
No, she didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
No, she did. I stand up firm on what she did say, and she did not say that.
Okay.
All right. You want to back me up on that one, Tony? Or you want to take that?
I have to back Joe up on that one.
All right. Thank you. I told you that. You didn't pay attention.
I paid all attention.
No,
What do you have over there? What is he looking at, Joe? Why is he so distracted? He doesn't hear half the stuff that happens.
Because I have a big picture of him on my wall. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
No, and he's staring at that.
He always looks at himself on the wall.
Oh, it's always there.
He's right there. He's right there. He always stares at himself on the wall.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Yeah. So he just.
Okay, Tony. Tony, what did she say then, Tony?
Hold on.
She was talking about whether or not it makes sense to go south on a first date, so that you can kind of check out the hygiene of the guy.
No, you do that every fucking date. You don't do that for the first date. You do that every date.
You do?
Yeah. What
are you yelling at me for?
You're gonna go down here and eat toilet paper? I don't think so.
Why are you yelling at me?
Why would you eat toilet paper?
Going down there. You're going down there.
That's disgusting.
Come on, disgusting is the truth. I know more about this guy than you guys.
I mean, my position is everybody has to make their own choice, and they have to live with the consequences. End of story.
He is too fucking deep.
Before you go down, right? You better have a shower.
Do what you
better have a shower.
What you want to do.
You better have a shower.
Yeah, he sounds like a
better have a
philosopher
shower.
or something like that.
He or
You know what I
she.
mean? He's
They
like a
used to
she
call
got
me
a
the
shot.
philosopher when I was a kid.
Oh my God! Imagine eating.
I mean,
Imagine
like
eating that.
maybe
and
at
find-
Socrates or
What if- what if he-
Aristotle
what
or
if-
something
what if
like
he
that.
found
When I was a
corn in
kid,
there?
my parents called me the philosopher.
What
See,
if
I
you-
told you he
what
was a
if-
philosopher.
What if you found corn in there or something?
Come
Come on, yeah.
What,
Are you trying to make
we're talking
you
about
know that-
philosophy.
Coach,
No,
Coach, there are
I
on the
can
West.
afford-
Wait a minute. On the West Coast,
corn in there, right? And that just tells you the fact that the last guy threw up when he was
After
there.
Coach.
a couple beers, you can't get
It
up.
stunk, and
Coach.
the guy threw up.
You won't get through it.
Hey, Coach,
He stunk
on
and
the-
it threw up.
I told you, you
The
won't
guy
get
threw
through.
up.
Coach,
You don't
on the
get it.
West Coast, people are having dinner.
Right. That's
You just
true.
made like half of California lose their lunch.
What the truth? What's the truth? The truth
You just
hurts.
made half a
Truth
Cali
hurts.
lose their lunch. Okay.
That's the last guy you did.
Actually, I'm going to change his name to, instead of tagline Tony the philosopher.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good
Whatever,
one.
whatever
That's
you
a
wanna
real
do.
good one. That's a good one. You know what I mean? He like
Don't even call me Tony. Just call me Philo,
You mean like
like the philosopher, Philip.
oh the Philo? Yeah, that's a good one. That's another good one. I kind of like tagline Tony because it's already in the system, right? So
Yeah, yeah, you can keep that.
that will always be as that so that's pretty cool.
Still have
But
no
here-
idea what tagline is, but
A tagline is like when there's a commercial and you say what you say
have it your way.
okay so the tagline's like when you say like we're not comfortable until you are. That's a tagline, right? Something that's
A tagline to me, we're being in the construction all my life. Tagline,
Oh, my
you're flying a piece of equipment to the roof or something. You have taglines hanging off the equipment,
No,
so
no.
people can so people can grab the tagline and keep the thing from swaying all over the place. That's a tagline. Next,
No.
that's what we call a
You
tagline.
go like this. You go like this.
Yeah,
And you go like this, and then you go.
and you go like this.
Yeah, and then like that. Okay, yeah.
I can give you one if you want.
For those of us who don't have video, you missed something.
So that's right too. That's right. See,
That's okay.
he's on point tonight. You know what I mean?
On
He's like paying attention. You know what I mean? He's keeping every.
He screwed me tonight.
No,
He screwed me.
He's
He cost me big time.
I saved your ass
Cost
tonight.
me big
those
time.
margaritas were kicking. Follow me? They were kicking.
What margarita?
No, it was vodka and soda and lime.
No, it was 1800s.
Oh, yours.
You.
Yeah. They were fucking kicking.
I like the idea of a coconut rim. That sounds.
Oh yeah, it was unbelievable, man. I mean,
You like a
had
rim
that
job?
before. Huh?
You like a rim job? Oh yeah, all right.
That's kind of sexual, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
rim job.
No, this was a coconut rim on a
Oh,
margarita,
okay.
and they used 1800, right? They used 1800. They used coconut flavored 1800.
That sounds good. I love.
It was very, very good. It was very good. You know what I mean? Very, very good.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
We're at 53 minutes. I don't know how long we're going tonight, but do you want to just let me know when you want to hit the mailbag? We have.
Oh yeah, let's hit the mailbag. That's a good idea. Yeah, we'll hit it. Hit it.
If you want to stick with it near an hour,
Yeah, hit it.
let me know when you're ready. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Tonight, we actually have a letter sent in by a pair of our listeners, together, a couple. So this comes from Mitzi Manischewitz and Jacob Alderon of Pahrump, Nevada, who, and I might say, this is the first letter out of the mailbag to put my name first. Dear Tony, Joe, and Coach.
See ya.
Why am I last?
I mean, I don't
Why
know.
am I second? It's not night talk with Tony.
I get it. Hey, listen.
Is it? Wait a minute, let me check the sign. Hold on.
I just
No, it
look.
doesn't say Tony over there.
I just read them.
Okay, all right, okay.
All right.
He's just jealous.
All right. Dear
Yeah.
Tony, Joe, and Coach.
See? He likes that shit.
We have been in a relationship for 3.5 years, and although things are still pretty good, we've been discussing maybe spicing things up again in the intimacy department. We are having a conflict, however, because Jacob wants to add another man and Mitzi wants to add another woman. Problem is, our bed only holds 3 people.
That's their problem.
Since we only plan to do this once, how should we decide who to add to our relationship?
Who wants some more?
No, it's just just go to coach first.
Who
I
wants some
have
more?
to have to digest this.
Who wants some more?
Once
I
more.
can, let me know if you need me to clarify or reread any of it.
Oh, I'll say what Tony has to say.
What? Yeah, let's see what you have to say, Tony, because you're.
Well, did you guys hear this? I know it was kind of a lot to absorb.
No,
Now he's making fun of us because he's talking over us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tony, Joe, and Coach,
Philosopher.
right? This is night talk.
Okay,
with
you want to
Tony,
hear my
okay?
thoughts? You want to hear my
Go
thoughts?
ahead. All right, go ahead.
I say, okay, Mitzi and Jacob. I mean, if you have kind of a relationship where you consider each other equals and you have a disagreement about whether you want to add a man or a woman to the mix, my advice is flip a coin. I mean, that way, whatever the outcome is, neither one of it was just done by chance. So I think, you're probably going to, the experience is going to be, something different for both of you. And rather than fight over it, just flip a coin, and that way, no hard feelings. What do you guys think?
Well, I according to Lady Gaga, it's not gay if you're in a 3-way, right? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What, the show's not fucking over. Where the fuck are you going?
Is he putting those on a ghost? What's he trying to do with those?
I know. I mean, he's like, what?
He's holding the headphones out like this.
He's going outside.
Maybe some fresh air.
No.
He
He goes outside and pisses in my yard.
In the middle of the
Who the fuck does
My
that?
yards are good depth.
I'm gonna go take a shit in this grass. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a dump in this pool. Okay.
In the middle of the mail. Wait a minute. In the middle of the mailbag, he walks out.
Yeah, you can't do that.
There are people counting on us.
I don't. This is a special thing. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh?
Is the camera off?
What camera? There's no lights out there.
I don't know.
Anyway, so well, I mean, I think first of all, you shouldn't have 2 guys in a relationship anyway, because in case they cross swords. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be gross. That's just me.
Direct your comments to Mitzi and Jacob.
Oh, Mitzi, yeah.
And Jacob.
Mitzi,
and Jacob.
And Jacob, there must be a couple of but yeah, I don't know what to say about that. You know what I mean? It's I'm like stunned. Yeah, I'm just like, if I didn't have those 1800s tonight, I'd probably be more clear-headed. But unfortunately, I did.
How many did you have?
I had 2, and they were killer. But listen, and all I hear is piss going out my back door. Okay, he's standing on my ledge of my thing, and he's pissing outside, and the piss stream is going outside. Serious? Yeah, and so when he walks down the stairs, he's going to walk on his piss, and then he's going to take it in his carpet.
Now, do you know why I told the girl to go after the 29-year-old?
Well, I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but I'm saying he has to watch where he's walking. That's all. I mean,
he's going to piss on your tulips.
Yeah, or something. I don't know what he's doing up there, but that's fucked up, man. You know why? There's a bathroom right there. There's a bathroom right here, and there's a show bathroom. You can't piss in it, but you can look at over there. So, I mean, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't really get it. I just don't. I'm enamored. Whatever that word means, I don't even know what the fuck that word means.
It means you're in love with something.
Oh, is that what that means?
Enamored.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, enamored means you're in love with something.
Well, um,
You're enamored with the idea of coach pissing off your back deck.
yeah, who does that? Coach, actually, Coach, Tony's mad because you don't piss off his deck. Okay,
No, I'm not.
he wants you to go over his house and piss off his deck.
We just tell him we just hit 1 hour waiting for him to pee.
Yeah, you have to answer the question, Mike.
I did.
No, you did not.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
What did you say?
Okay.
The question was,
Let him put his headphones on.
guy and a girl.
You got to put your headphones on because you can't hear anything.
Oh,
Well, I'm sorry.
I already went through all this.
No. We
put them on.
Put the headphones on so we can hear what the hell's going on. I can't hear you anyway.
Okay, where am I?
There you go.
All right. Hey, all right, Coach. I got something to say to you. Listen to me.
You do.
Have you ever been to Pahrump, Nevada? All right. Let me tell you a little something about Pahrump.
You didn't answer my question.
He didn't answer the question
Right.
yet. Okay, he's trying to take over the show. This is Tony Roxx. Okay, you know what I mean? Now you're talking Tony Roxx.
He's getting. By the way, he's getting ready to do an advertisement.
Yeah, I feel that coming pretty soon. You want to give a shout out to it?
Yeah, please give me a shout out to it.
You
Okay,
can't
all I'm
clear your
gonna
throat
say- all
when
I'm
the
gonna say
fucking
is-
show is going.
All I'm going to say.
Don't clear your throat when the show is
jumping
going.
here.
I don't care. Okay, die. Don't clear your
You're gonna bring
throat.
mouth to mouth?
All I'm going to
No,
say.
no,
All I'm going to
you
say
can't
is,
you can't go.
Joe.
You do
That
it.
Joe.
wasn't.
All I'm going to say is, if you're in
I got a
Pahrump,
piece of toilet paper in my foot. I got a piece of toilet paper in my mouth.
go to Bill's Tire Service on the Access Road.
See?
What is he selling now?
He's
Downtown.
Tire Service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how much money do you make on these
Yeah,
freaking things? You know what I mean? It's, I mean,
Enough to take you out to dinner at the On the Corner Grill.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know. You mentioned something about a plane down to Florida or something.
No, what I'm going to say to Coach, though, is listen, Mitzi Manischewitz and Jacob Alderon took the time. Listen,
What was he talking about?
The couple who send the paperwork.
I wish you'd at least pay
letter.
A
attention.
couple of what?
They send a letter in. People send us.
The mail.
the mail.
You know what I mean? I mean, these people, listen, they need help. They respect us. They want to hear what we think about things. You can't just go out and pee in the middle of giving them advice.
So
Be professional.
No.
Yeah, he's like yelling at you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Next time I'll go to the bathroom.
I gotta apologize.
He can't use the show bathroom.
Hold on. I gotta apologize to the host, Joe. I'll tell you, I have to admit, I got off on the wrong foot when I heard that he didn't take care of the permits for the tractor races. It just set me off tonight.
Yeah.
I apologize for my behavior tonight.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
No, but that's why coaches always advertise on all the advertisements. It's like, what does it say? It says it says I talk with Joe Roxx, and then it goes with the coach as himself, and that's what it says all the time.
I always said that. Day one.
Unfortunately, as himself.
Day one. Hey,
See.
When I talk, you can shut the mic off and just not listen to me.
Take off those dark glasses and let us see those bloodshot eyes.
No, he looks wicked cool.
He looks cool.
He looks cool. He's all camoed up.
He's jealous. I'm getting all the mail.
Yeah.
I'm getting all the mail.
What happened to
Give your
Jerry?
advice. Give your
What
advice.
happened to Jerry Smurfliger?
Smurble.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Smurble. That was weeks ago. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, what happened to
Is he all right, the kid?
He didn't send us a follow-up.
Oh, okay.
How
Jerry, send us a
What do you
follow-up.
think, Coach? What do you have to say to Mitzi and Jacob?
They're probably a very nice Jewish couple, aren't they?
Probably.
Yeah. I think they're a nice Jewish couple.
My advice to them is get a new bed. Get a bigger bed.
Oh, no.
Just go on and use the floor.
Bad advice,
That's
man.
good advice. They both want this. But they only have a room for 3. I'd make room for 4. Trust me. I would make room for 4. Does that answer your question, sir? Tony was mad.
Man. These people are older.
You see,
I don't know how they don't say how old they are, but they've only been together for 3
Yeah,
years.
but
If the lady's name is Mitzi, she's old.
yeah,
You think so?
I mean, that's not like a an '80s name.
no.
Like
It's
But
like Mitzi Newton-John or something like that, or
like
the
or
Mitzi Gaynor.
like the movie was Jaws. The guy says you're gonna need a bigger boat. These guys are gonna need a bigger bed. That's all I can say.
That's a good one. Coach is right on the money tonight.
All right,
All right,
He wants-
you know what?
you're gonna need a bigger boat. You're gonna need a bigger bed.
You know what? I got to give you kudos for that. That was a creative solution.
You're getting kudos. Imagine your kudos you're getting now. You get all kinds
From the mailbag kudos tonight for Coach.
Yeah.
No,
He rallied at the last minute.
No, I want to say, I mean, we kid around with the people that send in stuff,
But we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And I'm not kidding around. Get a bigger bed if that's your problem.
He doesn't really mean that because he's been drinking. Okay,
I don't mean that.
He's inebriated.
They want to have to do it. Let them do it.
I know, but you can't.
Maybe the bedroom isn't big enough.
If people are reaching out, we have to be a little bit serious.
I am serious. I'm dead serious.
I know, but what happens if they have a king bed? What size bed do they need to get then?
It's king bed. I can fit 5 or 6 on my king bed.
Wow, player.
5 or 6.
Hey, I don't play.
We don't know how much room they take up, so they said.
That's true too. And you need a step ladder to get in my bed. It's like 5 feet off the floor.
Yeah, well, I mean,
To escape from your bed, you need a step ladder.
Anyway, we really appreciate you sending
Send the mail,
your notes and things like that to us. We really do. I mean, we do.
But I stick by my rule.
We do kid around a lot, but
I know.
we
I
we
stick by
appreciate
my
it.
rule.
So either flip
Get a
a
bigger
coin,
bed.
Tony's very serious about this. He likes to help people and stuff.
I do too.
Yeah.
You went out and took a leak in the middle of the question.
Right. Somebody's like laying the, like telling you how they feel, how they feel, and you're just going to, that's not funny. And you go out and you take a piss.
I think it's hilarious.
And you go out and take a piss.
It's better than let them dogs bark like crazy.
No, my dogs aren't barking.
Oh no! What are you using bathroom?
Oh, is that why? No, yeah. Well, I mean, they're doing their job. That's what they do.
I'm not degrading.
You
I
look
just
like a stranger in here. You're a stranger.
I'm their neighbor.
No, but I know, but they can't.
Stranger
They love me.
Like,
I saw them born. I saw them raised.
I know, but you can't. You can't have them like you don't.
A little disturbing.
They don't. They know that you don't belong here. That's what I'm trying to say.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
Same my dog does the same thing.
Yeah.
So all right.
Yeah.
So
So
I don't. That's why I don't bother going near the bathroom.
so he just whips his dick out, right? And pisses
Under the camera.
pisses outside, right? While we're having a major show, and people are like
That's a serious question.
exposing their hearts and things like that to and it's a good thing that Tony takes it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you what, I don't know. Hey guys,
No,
Guys,
I mean,
I want to remind you of one thing. We released the address of your gated community for these tractor races. We've got 588 people registered who do not know that you didn't get the permit. They're going to be showing up in your neighborhood tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.
Hold on.
And we're going to give them your address.
Yeah.
Don't give them my address.
Here's what here's what we're gonna do. We're shutting the gate tonight. Okay? The gate is
Good
closed.
point. Good point. Lock it up.
Yeah.
Good luck.
That's it. They're not gonna get.
You try to get out. You can't get out.
January 6th. It's going to be January 6th all over again.
Speak about January 6th. The big bill got passed through. Aren't you excited about that?
What do they call it? What's the name?
The big beautiful bill that got
Big
passed.
beautiful bill.
Yeah. And that one of the guys there, I don't know who it was, Hakeem Jeffries. He kept on talking like 6 hours or something like that.
Oh,
I mean, these people up in
they're idiots.
Yeah, I mean, they're like kids. You know what I'm saying? They're just
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's so stupid. I mean, just that's it. I mean, but anyway, we got that. No tax on tips.
No tax on tips,
no,
yeah.
no tax
Something
on,
else, no tax, something else.
no,
So,
no tax on overtime, and there's no
I
tax.
don't think it was beautiful, but that's just my opinion. But go ahead.
God, she's.
but
Listen.
I'll be the dissenting opinion here. That's okay.
Yeah, okay.
what do you mean?
Well,
no?
it was beautiful because there's no tax on Social Security. Okay.
I'm for
When's
that.
that
And
taking place?
I don't have a problem with that or tips. I like that.
They lie. You know, the Democrats lied. They said people are going to get thrown off of Medicaid and stuff like that.
Let's see how it plays.
You know why? Do you know why? They're not legal. Okay, those are the people who get thrown off. So what's the problem?
What's the no tax Social Security?
That's not my understanding.
No tax on Social Security.
Right, starting when? January 1st?
Starting January 1st, I guess. You know, I don't know.
know.
I'll maybe it's retroactive for this year. I don't really know, to tell you the truth. You know, but there's no tax on Social Security.
I saw that. No tax on tips.
No tax on.
I agree. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too.
And they said.
I like that.
You know what it does? You know what they do? All these idiots is they put some stuff that's good, and then they add a bunch of stuff that's disastrous. And you gotta. Why can't we just get people who have common sense and do moderate things for both sides? I don't get it.
Neither do I. I'm befuddled.
Wow. Can I use that word?
No, yeah, you could use that to back.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, he learned what enamored means tonight. He didn't know you.
Yeah.
Hey, look, befuddled.
Yeah. That's
how you do it.
No, and you know what? That's probably that's an attractive thing. You know, yeah, it's gonna be
That'd be a hit.
She'll be all over you. Say, honey, look very befuddled, right?
I was very befuddled.
Yeah, that'd be friggin' awesome.
I was very befuddled.
No, I mean there was a couple of other things. On new cars, right? Okay. On new cars. What was that? No, on new cars.
You get a free. I think you get a free air freshener. I think.
No, on new car. Hold on. See, I try to be serious in the full.
Oh no, I know.
You know, on new cars, if you buy an American car, new car, you write the whole car is written off. Okay, on your taxes,
I saw something.
which is really good. And then they're lowering down the interest on credit cards for people who have credit cards down to 10% instead of 29%.
Wow,
and that's only till 28 though. No, 2028.
It's better than nothing.
And then there was one more. I forget. There was one more. I forget. Wait a second. What was that? Oh, shit.
Now is that moving forward? Is that, in other words, is that no tax on?
As soon as he signs it tomorrow, that's it.
Is it retroactive or is it just a new?
So I don't know about some of them. I think a couple of them are retroactive.
If I have a card now, it's 29%.
Usually when they change a tax law like that, it's effective for that tax year. So next year when you file 2025 taxes, it usually applies to 2025. I don't know if this is, but that's how.
I don't know either. But so that means that
was a good question by me.
Yeah.
Serious, good question.
Good point. Yeah, good point. Do you have to take a piss now? Yeah, no.
Oh, it's pretty soon.
Yeah. No, but I think that one there, and there was another one too. I mean, I really forget about it. You know, I just
I saw parts of it.
I hate when that. Well, the credit card was the credit card was good, and then the cars was good. The American cars were good.
Yeah.
And then the jobs are going up. Everybody was saying they're going down, they're going up, and stuff like that. And so there's other stuff that's in that thing that I don't really know everything that's in, but I don't know.
You did good. You brought a lot of information to the
too light. I brought it too light.
Okay.
Yeah, too light. So I but that's what I mean. I think it's a good idea, a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sounds good.
I think it's good.
Sounds good.
Good thing. I mean, naturally, there's going to be people who are going to, complain about stuff like that because they always do.
Like everything else.
Yeah. But I think for the most part, most people, middle class people, are gonna like what's gonna go on now.
You know what? The thing is that they give you a little bit for the middle class, which I agree with all of that, and I'm in favor of what you just went over. But to me, there's absolutely no reason that people who earn over, let's say they were talking about $10 million a year, shouldn't be paying more in taxes. The Congressional Budget Office says this is going to add $4 trillion to the national debt. So there is another side to this, and they give us in the middle class this much, and then the wealthy take this much.
Okay, well,
I'm lower class.
I agree.
on.
I agree
Hold
with
on.
you. I agree with you that there may be, they give you those few crumbs that they hope will hang on to, while they take billions and billions of dollars. So
Okay, so
that's
yeah,
the way it looks from the middle. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican.
okay, you lean Democratic though, but
No, I don't.
mean,
No,
yeah,
I don't.
you,
Well,
because
you can say that. I voted
Yeah.
for both.
well, you can only vote for one. No, but listen, because if it wasn't for Joe Biden, okay, bringing on all these illegal people, okay,
That was a disaster.
we
I agree.
wouldn't have any problems at all. Okay,
We would not have any problems at all, but that was a disaster. I will agree with you. Nobody wants an open border.
And what pisses me off the most is nobody's having a problem with that. Nobody.
No, I think 90% of Americans think we should have, secure borders.
No, but I mean, nobody's getting in trouble for it. Nobody.
You know what? And I have no problem with them figuring out why and what or whatever and holding people accountable, just like for both sides. So I have no problem with that, Joe. I agree with you. It was a disaster. I don't know why they allowed that to happen. It shouldn't have happened. And if there was a incompetence or whatever it was, you should look into it and deal with it. I agree with you.
What happened to the coach? Did he leave again?
I don't know.
Coach is listening.
Oh no. Oh,
Where the hell is he?
I can't see it. His head's behind the mic.
Coach is listening.
His head isn't that small.
No, that's a big mic. He's sitting in front of a big ass
The
mic.
coach is listening. He can't get a word in edgewise, so I know he's good.
No, I mean,
Which is good.
No, I mean, you can say whatever you want.
Which is good. Yeah, I'm not going to interrupt when you guys are talking.
No,
back and forth.
no,
No, go ahead.
It's not my
No,
style.
yeah, go
no,
ahead.
forget what I was going to
It's
say.
not
No.
your
I
style.
want to ask you a question to you, Joe. We're talking about Social Security and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I get in the mail on my phone a lot. Social Security is these Social Security cards, like $1,500, and for groceries and this and that. I wonder what that's all about.
Yeah.
Is that fake? Is it?
Probably a scam.
Yeah, it's probably spam. I wouldn't.
Don't click on any of it.
Yeah, don't.
No, I haven't.
Don't click on
I
any.
see it. I see it all the time.
They're probably trying to fish your information, basically. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to.
But it says you're retired. You're eligible for $1,500.
And how do they know that, though?
Like I said, that's why I'm asking
Yeah, no.
information.
Yeah, I mean, if I knew 100%, I'd tell you, but I don't know, but I wouldn't.
I don't either. That's why I don't click on them. I see them all the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't click on those things. It's just, I mean, because, you just never know.
All right, well, I agree.
On this stuff, I mean,
So $1,500
nowadays you can't trust anybody. You know what I mean?
especially on these internet.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
You
I don't
can't
trust
trust
anybody.
anybody.
I don't trust anybody.
Anybody on that.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
you're going to have trouble editing this one down. It's not a lot of dead air space tonight.
There isn't?
Well, I mean, we
What?
got a minute 18. I think it's been, most of the stuff has been pretty.
Good. That's
Yeah.
good. Because last week I had to cut out a bunch of stuff last
Right.
week. Because
Well,
let me tell you.
Yeah.
You guys there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You guys there? Joe, can you hear me? Coach, can you hear me? Joe, Coach, can you hear me? I can't.
Hello?
Hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
That was like going about fucking for 10 minutes.
Well, who the fuck was that?
That was Tony. He was doing it on purpose, I believe,
I think so.
because he does it every show, and then he cuts out.
He's trying to make me look bad. He can't do it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's trying to make me
But
look
anyway,
You don't need any help, Coach.
yeah.
bad. What's that?
Yeah. what I neglected to mention, what I was supposed to mention is don't forget to check us out on
Oh, yeah.
iHeart, and we're also on iTunes, iHeart and iTunes. Go figure.
We're on everything.
Yeah.
Facebook?
Well, I mean, but I'm talking about like for audio, Spreaker and places like that. So you can check us out if I know that people don't rush home and come here to look at us, right? Basically, but the show.
There is video out there of every show.
Yeah. I think it's on YouTube.
Yeah, and how about the text line? Text line.
It's a little late, isn't it?
999
It's a little
7
late, isn't it?
On Spotify too.
60
Joe.
1
Oh yeah, on
2
Spotify, yeah,
for future reference.
and Amazon. That's right. Yeah, so you can catch us pretty much everywhere.
Future reference.
Yeah. And stuff. And so, anyway, everybody have a great 4th of July.
Yes, everybody.
Yeah, and have a safe 4th of July. And, I don't know, I'm probably going to look into the best because I have no fireworks tomorrow.
We don't know yet. We don't know for sure.
I mean, it's kind of like
We don't know
shitty for
for
me.
sure.
I look forward to that. I've been looking forward to that for like the past 15 years. 14 years.
At least.
I used to sit on my porch out there and used to light
So
them
his
up.
porch, yeah, he has popcorn going.
Yeah, I mean, and then the coach would come up and give me like, this color's gonna be blue, and this color's gonna be this in color, different colors that we'll send up and stuff like that. I'm not having enough of this yet. It's like my life is coming to an end, pretty much.
Yeah, you're right.
The years are winding down.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So
That's for sure, buddy.
The fireworks are gone. What else is left? There's nothing pretty much left.
Well, we got the lawnmower race. That's
The
about it.
lawnmower race is canceled because you fucked up.
Well, I didn't fuck up.
Who's this now?
He's got a fire pit with some gasoline cans. That could.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
What?
The fire pit with the gasoline cans. Did you see that? Did you see that? You got fucking gasoline for a fucking a little campfire?
Oh,
Yeah, there's a gas can over there with real gas in it. You're welcome to use my acetylene torch if you want. If you want to fucking just start a acetylene. I mean, if you throw the gas in the firelight and you throw a match in it, the fucking thing's gonna go way up in the air. Did you know that?
This is not his first rodeo, Joe. He knows what he's doing. There could be
does?
fireworks after all.
Well, I'm hoping so. I'm going to be pretty bummed. Because I like him to light off the fireworks and then send him all the debris or what the guys got across the street. He's got across the street, man.
I thought of that before.
Yeah.
I never heard from him.
Yeah. Well, but yeah.
I never heard from him, but I thought of that once.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
But it'd be kind of hard to mess with me because I'm a senior on that.
Yeah.
The mayor of the game.
He's the mayor. Yeah. He's the mayor of the street.
So no one's on it. I've been here the longest, so nobody's gonna.
Yeah, nobody's gonna
Mess with me.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to us tonight. And you got anything to add, Coach?
No, everybody, just like you said, have a good fourth
Yeah.
and good weekend.
Yeah.
Long weekend for a lot of people. Be careful driving and enjoy the 4th.
Yep. Tony.
Happy birthday, America.
See, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, happy birthday, Mitzi. I hope we helped you out tonight. And Jerry Smurlis, give us a call if you have a problem sometime. That's all.
Smurble.
Okay. Well, he knows what I mean.
Who's that?
Jerry Smurble from a couple. I feel bad for the kid. You know what I'm saying?
He was our
Tell him
original.
tell him I got a California King bed. He wants to use it.
No, I'm not talking about Mitzi. I'm talking about Jerry Smurble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, tell the other guy if you need to. I got a king size.
Joe cannot forget
California
Jerry
King.
Smurble.
Yeah, I can't forget the kid. I feel bad.
California King.
Anyway, that's it for tonight from Night Talk with Joe Roxx.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Ba-do-dee-do.
Good night, everybody from House Radio in Boston. We'll see you next week. Take care.